and B are two partners with capital rupees 50,000 and rupees 70,000. Okay, 1000, and they agreed that 70% of the total profit should be divided equally among them, and the remaining profit in the ratio of their capital. If one partner gets rupees 90 more than the other, then find the total profit. Okay, A and B are two partners with capital rupees. Okay, so the ratio is 5:7. Ratio is 5:7. Now they have agreed that 70% of the total profit should be divided equally among them, and the remaining profit is in the ratio of their capital. For example, so the total profit is 100%. So 70%, okay, should be divided equally, okay, and 30% should be, okay, time 1. So profit is also here 5:2. Now 30% profit will be shared. 30% of total profit will be shared, right? 30% of the total profit will be shared according to their capitals ratio. Okay, 30% of the profit will be shared by them as based on their respective capital ratio, but 70% will be divided equally. 70% will be divided equally. So now what we will do is, we will the heart of the question lies where, how we are assuming this 100%. Okay, so 30% will be distributed here. So what you do, the total profit here is how much? 12 units. Okay, now this 30%, assume that this 30% 12 units. So what will be the 100%? 100% will be, so it will be 40 units. So here you assume the total profit as 40 units. You assume the total profit as 40 units. Okay, total profit as 40 units. So the 30% is nothing but how much? 30% is how much? 30% is 12 units. Okay, now what is 70%? 70% is 28 units. Okay, we are assuming the total profit as 40 units. We are assuming the total profit as 40 units. Okay, total profit as 40 units. Then the 30% is 12 units, which will be distributed to A and B based on their capital ratio. Now here 70%, it should be divided equally. Okay, 70% of the total profit should be divided equally. So here 14 and 14 units will be received by A, and 14 units will be received by A, and 14 units will be received by B. But here what happens? Okay, here what happens? It will be divided according to their capital ratio. So 12 units are going to A and B. So it will be how much? 5 by 12 into 12. So 5 units he receives. B receives how much? 7 by 12 into 12. 7 units. Okay, and they also receive this. A also receive this 14 units, because 70% of the profit, that is 70% of the 40 units, is distributed equally. So 28 is distributed equally, 14 and 14. Okay, so he receives 14 and 14. So how much total profit is received by the A? 19 units. how much B, how much the total amount received by the B? 21 units. So the difference is how much? 2 units. In the question what you have said, the one partner gets 90 more than other. So 2 units is nothing but how much? 90 rupees. Okay, so 1 unit is how much? 45 rupees. Okay, if 1 unit is 45 rupees, we have assumed the total profit as 40 units. So total profit is how much? Total profit is how much? Total profit is nothing but 40 into 45. Okay, that is nothing but 1800. So this is the answer. Here in this question what we have done is, okay, so in this question they are giving that out of 100 percentage profit, 70 percentage is equally divided by A and 30 percentage is shared by A and B based on their profit ratio. Profit ratio is nothing but it is a capital ratio because the time periods are same for them. The time periods are same for them. The profit ratio is nothing but the capital ratio. Here, when the 30 percentage profit is going to A and B based on their profit ratio, that is capital ratio, because when time unit is same, times are same, then capital ratio and profit ratio will be same. So 12 units. So 30 percentage is nothing but, so 30 percentage, okay, nothing but total 30 percent is nothing but 12 units because the summation is 12 units. 30% is 12 units, just 100% is nothing but 40 units. So assume the total profit as 40 units. Assume the total profit as 40 units. So 40 units, 30 units, the 12 will be going here and 28 will be coming to A and B. And A and B, they are getting equally, okay, so divided equally. So out of 28 units, so 70 percentage of 40 units is 28 units. 28 units, half and half is 14 units and 14 units. So here 14 and 14, and based on their profit ratio or capital ratio, 12 is divided here. So they are receiving 5. So 12 out of 12, he is receiving 5, he is receiving 7. So 5 plus 14, 5 plus 14 and 7 plus 14 here. So 19 and 21. So the difference 2 units is nothing but 90 rupees more. Okay, so this 90 rupees more, so 1 unit is 45 rupees. We have assumed the total units as 40 units. So 40 units means 1800 rupees.